So right now I want to show a train bridge that I built. I'll kind of give you a quick overview here. So this is the top part here, the base is. So I kind of put it at an angle just to look a little bit slightly different. So rather than just putting it straight across. And I made it high enough for, I actually built it high enough for the RV to actually pass underneath, just high enough. So that can pass underneath. Any other little cars could fit as well. And then this, it's actually a pretty sturdy bridge. Works fairly well for a train to cross. So I'm going to quickly show you how I put this train bridge together. So it's a real nice bridge. It's a little more industrial looking, but it looks cool. So let me just pop this train right off. So for the base, to get that angle, I just use the little 2x with the spin in the middle. So I just put that there, and I just attach that to the middle here. It's not quite as stable with this, so you might find some kind of alternative, maybe putting a second one or something just to make it a little more stable, but it still looks pretty cool, and it'll still hold. But if you want to just hold it straight across, it's really sturdy if you hold it. If you just mount it straight across pretty much anything onto a plate. So for the base, pop this off. So for the base, I actually happen to have one of these pieces here. So I used 2 of these, and then just inserted a few of these sloped here to just kind of give it that look. So it looks like that. So I inserted those, and then these are just various 2x2s. I ran out of 4x2s, so I just used a bunch of 2x2s straight across down the middle. And then because I ran out, it's not quite as strong as I would like. So what I did was to kind of offset it somewhere in the middle. I put a 2x2 right in the middle, and then one of the kind of the angle 3x1s, just to create a little bit of extra strength in the middle, so it's not quite as loose. Let me pop this one in too. So then I just added as many as I felt I needed to make the correct height. There we go. Move all this out of the way. So then for the actual train bridge, it was actually very, very simple. So I went online and I bought a whole bunch of, let me see if I can pop one of these guys off here. There you go. All the way across. So let's put this back on here so you can see it as well. So for the actual foundation, all I did was buy a whole bunch of these little wall pieces, and I just made it to however many I wanted to go across. So I actually did it for, let's see, 1, 2, I did it for 4 sections. So mine was going to be 4 sections across, so I just lined them up till I got however many I needed. It lines up perfectly if you get the right number. So if you added another section, I would have to add, I believe it's 4 more. So they line up well. So I just lined them up. I actually used a bunch of plates down at the bottom. So I used these. I believe these are 8x8 plates. I had enough to add to actually fill in most of it. So I did 8x8, and then to help fill it in, I used the 4x8 plates, and then a couple of 2x4s because I ran out, or 2x8s because I ran out. So then underneath, for some of the seams, all I did was add a 2x6. You could add 2x4 or 2x8, just to kind of strengthen the underside where the plates have the seams across. So you can kind of see there. Might be a little easier to see there. I added it just to make it strong, and once I added that, it made it a lot stronger. And then across the top, I added 2x8s to go directly underneath the track. The track sits on the edge and right onto here, and it's actually very sturdy. And then along the edge, to keep the top from being too flimsy, I just added these were just happen to be 10x1s, so I added a whole bunch of 10x1s, and then I added whatever I needed to add a couple 4x1s, just whatever I needed to fill it in, and then that way you would have your nice little top base for the track, and then you would have a nice sturdy base for it to sit onto the actual little pylon. So it's actually a very simple design, but it's very sturdy, and it looks really cool once you get it all together. So that's one of the little train bridges that I made, and I hope you like it.